Hey up, and welcome back to Northernmost Mustard. My name is John, sorry I was looking at the camera then. Welcome back to my channel, and this is a video on how to stay motivated in the first couple of weeks of doing if you're doing a London Muscle Cutting Guide or any of the guides that they do or any other guide to get you past the first couple of weeks. So let's dive in there and go for number one. Now this is a personal one of mine. So before I even got anywhere near a cutting guide or any sort of guide, I used to go to the gym and throw a few weights around, act like I know what I was doing, but it mainly consisted of just doing chest and biceps because obviously that is what you do, apparently. But a reason why I wouldn't go to the gym was because I would make any excuse not to go. My number one being, I didn't have any gym clothes. Of course I had gym clothes, but I didn't in my mind have any gym clothes. So I just pick it up and go, it's creased, can't wear it, don't know where it is it in the wash, whatever. I just was not gonna go. So I'd find any little excuse. Got no petrol in my car, got no protein left, I got no nothing. So how I do it is I make sure I've always got all my stuff ready for the minute I get in back from work, because after a full day sat in an office, you've been looking at computer screens or whatever your job is, you come home, the last thing you want to do is start searching around your house for your gym clothes and your trainers or whatever to find that they're in the wash or whatever. So make sure, first top tip is make sure you've got everything ready to go to the gym, whether it be in the morning when you wake up or in the afternoon on your lunch break or when you get home from work. So make sure that you've got stuff ready. Number two for me is quite personal again. I always struggled to stay motivated, mainly because I didn't have any pressure to do it, which I know that sounds a bit odd, but hear me out. So I didn't have any sort of, not reasons to do it, because it should be reason enough for you to lose weight and build muscle and feel better. That should be reason enough. But for me, I need sort of someone pushing me. And the reason why I started the YouTube channel is because I know I have to make this work. I know I have to lose weight, which I have when I do show you my before and after photos eventually. But starting it means I have to upload videos, and I have to, I have to do this to give a bit of, a short review each week. So setting up sort of a social media, it doesn't have to be anything special. It can be on your own personal one, or you could set up any sort of page, upload photos, cringeworthy ones of your food and of your meal prep or whatever. It might be cringeworthy, or people might think it's cringeworthy, but at the end of the day, whatever keeps you motivated is great, and it's always good to document these things. So, it doesn't have to be YouTube, because we all know we don't like the sound of our own voices. Well, I don't anyway. I've got that horrible, whiny Lancashire accent, unfortunately. But still, it can be anything. Just get yourself on any sort of platform. It doesn't have to be public, and get posting so you've got sort of a record of achievement, I like to call it, that was so cringe, that was so high school, but like a record of achievement of how you've done on your weight loss or your whatever sort of aim you're going for, whether it's building muscle or losing weight. Number three. So number three for me is keeping all your friends, colleagues and bits and bobs in the loop. That's if you want to. I found it really helpful. So at work, if your work is anything like mine, treats are getting passed round non-stop. For example, it can be cakes, sweets, donuts, people bringing in homemade stuff, especially with the bake-off being on now. It's absolutely rife for someone to bring in flapjacks or whatever. So to keep temptation away, if they know what you're doing, they're not going to offer them to you, which may make you feel pretty unpopular, but it's good. Especially if you've got nothing left in your macros or your calories all day, or you're saving them for later on. So that's another good thing. And plus, they get interested, believe it or not. I have colleagues who I force to watch my videos to get my likes and stuff up. So they get interested, they get involved, they give me ideas for content. So same with my friends, they're always going to take the mickey at first, but afterwards they're always supportive. Same with your family as well. Get as many people as involved as you can, and they'll obviously give you that little lift when you're feeling a little bit low. And number four is a strange one, because for me, I knew my level when it came to sort of fitness. Now, although I wasn't fit when I started it, and I'm still, my sort of fitness is still getting better, I have got, you know, I did used to be quite physically active. I used to play football, tennis, Muay Thai, kickboxing. I used to do a lot of running. I used to be super fit, so I know what my sort of limits are. So I went with the advanced, is it advanced? The middle level on the cutting guide. And there's 2 levels, one level either side, so you've got beginner and then like expert and advanced or whatever it's called. So pick what you think is best, really, and don't be afraid to be a beginner, because we're all beginners at one point. I mean I'm still a beginner. I'm definitely a beginner when it comes to dieting, and making sure, you know, got a balanced, you know, flexible diet. I'm still trying to get that right even now. So if you know you're starting on beginner, it's not going to be any less effective than any of the other 2, or your time only allows for a certain one. Just do it. Keep it simple. There's no point going in and overloading yourself trying to do the hardest one when you've A, not got enough time, or B, you just don't know what you're doing, because you're just going to get completely disinterested, and you're going to get that whole New Year's resolution thing where you start with all these good intentions and a week later that gym membership never gets used again. So pick the level, and if you're unsure, I'm sure the London Muscle guys will be able to give you pointers. I'm sure they've got something on the website that will help you with that, and I'm sure you know yourself what sort of level you are. So they're my top tips, really, just for staying motivated to get you first through the couple of weeks of any of their guides. I assume it goes for, because they do have other guides. I think I mentioned before, like the bikini guide, I think it's called, and the bulking Bible, and they've got all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, just to let you know again, I'm not associated to London Muscle. This is all just complete opinions. I'm not obviously a PT or anything like that. This is again just me as a customer, just finding out what it's all about. On that note, I am a customer, so don't ask me for the guide. Don't ask me to send you the guide for free. Don't ask me to send you the guide for a couple of quid, I've heard. I'm just not going to send it you. Please don't ask me to send you the guide, because I'm not going to send it you, and I won't be upset, but I'm just not going to reply. So it's really just wasting your time instead of asking me something interesting, I suppose. And on that note, I'm going to leave it at that. So get on my social media. Please like, comment, subscribe. You're doing a great job already, liking stuff and commenting. My mum's doing a really good job of watching the video over and over again, so it looks like I've got loads of views. So keep up the good work, Mum. And also, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. It will be in Amsterdam for week number 4 review. Goodbye.